New developments tonight in a KXAN investigation into the Williamson County judge. Last week, we reported on the criticism Judge Bill Gravell was facing. He dressed as a fireman and attended his grandchild's birthday party. That was after he ordered all county residents to stay home unless it was something essential. First, Gravell was accused of violating his own order and using taxpayer-owned property for personal reasons. Now, KXAN investigator Jody Barr tells us the county's top elected official faces a lot more than that.
This three-page complaint landed in the Williamson County District Attorney's inbox Monday. Georgetown attorney Robert McCabe filed it.
And you probably shouldn't do that.
Accusing Judge Bill Gravell of violating 3 state laws.
And to have Bill Gravell not only issue and extend this, but then to tap into a Williamson County Sheriff's deputy and be driven to a birthday party is a slap in the face to this order.
McCabe got involved after Gravell thought McCabe could get the Twitter post with pictures of Gravell at the party removed. McCabe told us Gravell admitted to having a sheriff's deputy drive him and his wife to this fire station. We confirmed Gravell then borrowed firefighting equipment from the chief there, then headed to his grandson's house.
Do you think that fire chief was put in a position that he should not have been put in?
Absolutely. I mean, you've got someone who, Bill Gravell, as the county judge, is the chief budget officer for the county. So he controls the purse strings of these emergency services folks like the Gravell Fire Department.
McCabe's complaint alleges the judge violated his own emergency management order, abused his office, and official oppression for having a deputy take him on non-essential business.
Do you think he put people at risk?
I do. I think he put the sheriff's deputy at risk. I think he put his wife at risk. I think he put people at the fire department at risk. I think he put people at the party at risk. And I think it's embarrassing that he acted this way.
Because the DA was also on the call where the judge admitted to those actions, he could be a potential witness. The DA told us he's sending the complaint to the county attorney to consider investigating and potentially prosecuting Gravell.
If there's a decision made to not investigate this, is that a disservice to the people of Williamson County?
It absolutely is. We have a clear admission to criminal misconduct with 2 credible people on the phone, myself and District Attorney Sean Dick. We expect it to be investigated. We expect him to be prosecuted for this, like anyone else should be. And we will hold D. Hobbs' feet to the fire on this.
We reached out to Gravell multiple times with questions since last week, and still today he has yet to respond. The only relevant exemption that could apply to Gravell is for, quote, all services provided by governmental entities needed to ensure the continuing operation of the governmental entities to provide for the health, safety, and welfare of the public. The final word on whether what the judge did was to ensure the public's health, safety, and welfare could now come from County Attorney D. Hobbs. We'll let you know if he will investigate this or if he'll send this out to another prosecutor for investigation. So far, though, D. Hobbs has yet to weigh in. In the newsroom, Jody Barr, KXAN Investigates.
You can see our original report right now online at KXAN.com under the Investigations tab. And if you have a story tip that you want us to look into, email us at report@KXAN.